But you don't have to stay stuck in that place of, I don't have any money, I can't be successful. One of you guys emailed me and asked me a question. Can you be successful if you don't have any money? Money helps. And sometimes they say, it takes money to make money, but you can still be successful even if you don't have money to begin with. So this person had emailed me and said they wanted to start a construction company, but they didn't have any money to start it. And it's not about, as someone once said, I don't know who quoted this, but it's not about your lack of resources, it's about your lack of resourcefulness. So if you wanted to start a company, whatever kind of company it is, or whatever kind of business it is, construction company or whatever, you don't necessarily need money to start it. What you need to do is get your business plan together, make a plan, and get people on board that will support that. So you make a business plan to make your construction company different than what anybody else has, to provide some level of service or a boutique thing, something that sets it above what other people are doing, something that would make it be like, wow, people, I never got this kind of treatment from other companies before. So it's something that would set you aside and make you unique in the doing of it. So once you have some idea that's going to be different, and you get that business plan together and you work out how much it's going to take to get going, and you hire the best workers you can find. Yes, even if you don't have any money, you tell them, this is what I'm planning to do, this is what I'm going to be planning to pay you. Would you be on board with that? Would you, once this is up and going, would you come aboard with me on that? And you'll find that when you get people who specialize in certain things and you're rewarding them for their level of expertise and their work, and that you're going to be treating them better and paying them what they're worth, they will happily come aboard with you if your plan is going to elevate them. So you treat people better than they would normally get when they're hired from other places, where they're just like a cog in the machine, where they're just being used. And maybe you offer them, depending on how big your company is going, some kind of revenue sharing, or, if we get this big of a job, I'm going to give each of you guys this percentage, whatever it is. You come up with a plan like that where you can get the best of the best workers on board and you can reward them accordingly. You get a plan that sets you apart from all of the other construction companies, and that you go the extra mile, you do the extra thing that makes you very high class. And then once you have all that together, you go find investors. You don't have to come up with the money for everything. I'm a filmmaker, and they say you never put money into your own films. So you find someone who would be interested in that, and you approach the different investors and you show them your plan, and you show them, in this amount of time, according to these calculations, this is when we'll start making money, this is when you'll be paid back by. Look, you don't have to do any of the work, we just need some startup capital, we need to be able to keep this going. Are you in? This is the percentage I'll give you half, or I'll give you 40% or 30%, or whatever you think is fair, because they're going to fund you to get your dream going. So it's not impossible, and I know I broke it down into 3 simple steps, and maybe there's more steps involved, and there's always more steps involved. But you don't have to stay stuck in that place of, I don't have any money, I can't be successful. You just have to think outside the box, and there's story upon story upon story that you can find of people on the internet who have become huge successes without a penny in their pocket, by coming up with a plan that people could get behind, and aligning themselves and partnering with people who could take them to the next level. You don't have to be everything and do everything and have all of the money, but if you've got the gumption and the wherewithal and the know-how and the spark and the charisma to get it going, nothing is going to be impossible for you. If you can imagine it, think it, or dream it, then you can do it. I believe in you. Live true, love hard, shine bright. Hey there, it is Katherine Norland. I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys think that this video would bless somebody else or that they need to hear it, please hit the share button. And there's a little bell button too where you can be notified whenever I have a video that comes out so you don't miss a thing. I appreciate you guys. Remember, always live true, love hard, shine bright, and I will see you in the next video.